So this is an air handler. This is the part of the AC system that is inside the house. In Houston, it's typically located in the attic. So this part over here is where the coils are. The other part was where the furnace is. This part is where the coils are. The coils are what make the air cold in the house. So in this video, I'd like to show you, the property manager, the different parts of the drainage system that an AC unit will have. So when an AC runs, it takes moisture out of the air. Now that moisture gets converted into water. That water needs to go somewhere. So inside the unit, below the coils, is a tray where that water collects. That tray has a drain line connected to it that goes to the exterior of the unit. So that drain line gets tied into, this is the main drain line. This drain line gets tied into the plumbing system of the house. It typically is tied into a bathroom sink. Underneath the sink, you'll see a pipe coming out of the wall, and it usually ties into the drain before the P-trap. So that is where the main drain line ties into. As you can see, this main drain line is also insulated because the water is really cold and we don't want condensation forming on that pipe, which can cause water damage. So this can clog. What can happen when this AC system is running a lot, like in the summer? Algae can form inside the drain line. Now, sometimes that algae can grow fast and thick enough to clog this line. One way you can get rid of this clog is just by pouring vinegar down there, and that vinegar over time will dissolve the algae. Another way you can get rid of the algae is through compressed air, blowing compressed air through it. Even bleach or watered down bleach can get rid of the algae. Now, bleach is a harsher chemical. I would recommend using vinegar, but this is the easier of the two clogs to get rid of. So the other type of clog doesn't involve the AC unit itself, but the secondary drain pan. So a secondary drain pan is typically installed if the unit is in a place where, if water was to leak out of that primary drain pan or the primary drain line becomes clogged, if water was to leak out, they don't want it doing damage to other parts of the house. So they'll typically install a secondary drain pan that catches that water. However, this drain pan also needs to be drained. So what is done with this drain pan is they have a drain line that goes to the exterior of the house. Now, they usually terminate this drain line above a window. They want it in an area where people can see it. So if you see water dripping from that drain line, you'll know that something is wrong with your AC system. And the same is true of the drain pan itself. If you see water in that drain pan, that's telling you that the main drain line is clogged. You should never have water in this pan. Now, if you look at what's inside this drain pan, and this is representative of almost every single drain pan in Houston. You see screws, there's some insulation in there, there's a little piece of pipe in there. The AC tech who was working on this, they probably dropped these screws, didn't bother to pick them up. So if you get a clog in this line, this one can be sometimes a challenge to actually get that clog out because it involves stuff like insulation, which can easily clog a pipe. There are times when you think you have gotten this clog out, but actually what has happened is maybe some of it got pushed further down and then another clog develops further on down the line. There's been times where AC techs have had to cut out this drain line to fix the problem. So my advice to you as a property manager, if you have to send out an AC tech again for the second time to address a clog, I would dig a little deeper, question things a little more, and really make sure that they have indeed cleared that clog out. Ask for pictures, ask what was clogging it, as these type of clogs can sometimes be challenging to really clear. Well, I hope this little video was helpful. Have a great day, and bye for now.